is going on? Welcome to another episode of the vlog. First time back since running Gorge Waterfalls 100K, and yeah, enjoying some post-race fitness feelings. Only ran a little bit, maybe 10 miles this week, but I got out on trails yesterday and felt great. Got a little Strava trophy to my name up on this climb we're about to do now. But yeah, so today, testing out the Adidas Agravic. What is it? Speed Ultra? Ultra Speed? Speed Ultra? We're gonna test it out. I'm not gonna lie, I have them on my feet right now. Bing bow. And they feel a little weird. It feels like there's almost no heel. I know that this is an extreme rocker, but it's much different than the Summit Vective Pro 2 in the rocker for sure. And yeah, I'm about to get up this climb, do a little running, and see how she feels. Yeah, on a nice little gradient uphill here. Up on the first little waypoint here. So today I'm gonna try and get up to Powerhouse Mountain. I've attempted it a few weeks ago and there was just too much snow and not enough spikes on my feet, and I did again forget the spikes today, but you know, I could see the ridge mostly from my house and it looks snow free. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what we can do, but so far with the shoes, again, got on the Adidas Agravic Speed Ultra. I like them. I think my only gripe so far is maybe they run a little large for a 9. Kind of maybe wishing I had an 8.5 on these feet. But other than that, there's a couple little downhill sections here and they felt really good on the downhill. Very different than any other shoe I've tried. And then yeah, on the easy like road uphill stuff, boy, they feel great there too. I think maybe on off camber trail, maybe I just gotta like relace or something like that, but the collar's definitely digging into my ankle a bit on off camber stuff, which there will be plenty of today. But yeah, we're gonna keep it going, and man, it's gonna get crazy from here. This ridge, the views. The views. right, real spring conditions up here on the ridge. You can see where I have to go behind me. Let's check it out. How far? Oh, well, that can't be right. I don't really know how much further I have to the top, honestly, but man, it's a beautiful day. Very happy I came out, especially here. I forgot how tough that last section was. Tons of bushwhacking. And man, I'm telling you what, the more I do in these shoes, you know, they felt weird at first, like just when I put them on in my house. But out here on the trails, they feel really awesome. I would say definitely prefer them over the North Face. But I'm gonna have to keep using them on some different terrain because there's not a whole lot of running going on here, and that would really be where they shine, is something a little bit more runnable. But even here on this steep technical off-trail fell running, you name it, it is man, it's wearing the crown. I'm loving it. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. I gotta get off this snow so I don't burn my legs to shreds. But yeah, enjoy the ridge because your boy is woo. All right, I'm almost at the summit, and I looked down at my watch, and it was dead. I left with 30%. I've only been out for freaking 2 hours. That's weird. That's weird. Man, I am potentially right here. Maybe one more bump till the summit. I should be careful though. This is slippery and hard right here. But yeah, mostly everything else is springtime snow, that corn, what the backcountry skiers love most. Everything's pretty much consolidated. I'm staying right on top, only post hold for maybe 3 steps or so the whole way. But man, this is an amazing route. I think I'm gonna have to just get some trimmers or something and come out and work on that part back there, because A, no one else is gonna do it, and B, I want to run this, and it would be way easier if some of that brush was cut back. So yeah, I don't know if that's allowed. Is that allowed? Can you just come out and make a trail better yourself without being part of some official trail work thing? I think I'm gonna do it either way, y'all, because this trail is fucking awesome. All right, we made it. Powerhouse Mountain. It is in season. If you're a Spanish Fork, Springville, Provo local, man, I'd say come check this one out if you are ready for a little bushwhacking and a lot of steep. I think, obviously my watch, I don't know how far exactly it was from Spring Canyon, but it's about 3.5 miles up, so 3.5 down. I think I'm gonna take a different way down. I can kind of connect up high here with Spring Canyon, and that way I can maybe skip that bushwhack part, because going down that stuff can be a little sketchier. But yeah, loving the shoes. Really, really surprised. Honestly, when I put them on my house, I was like, oh, I fucking hate these things. But that isn't the case. I love these things. The color is cool. The freaking ride is cool. The way, remember I was saying the heel? I was like, oh, I'm standing in it, it feels weird, like there's no heel. Well, when you're going downhill, that feels awesome, because you're not just slamming your heel into the ground. It really helps keep you where I like to be, striking with my foot. Man, super light. It's the lightest shoe ever, for trails probably. I mean, I'm sure there's lighter stuff out there, but for what it is, it's like an ounce lighter than both the S-Lab Ultra 3 and the North Face Summit Vective Pro 2. So yeah, time to start the descent. We'll see how she goes on the steeps, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and take that other way down. It'll probably be really snowy because it's north facing, but I'm looking now and this stuff's definitely been getting sun for at least a week, and so I think I'll be able to stay on top and not post hole for a mile or so. Let's get it. All right, back down to the top of Spring Canyon, right where it meets up with Squaw Peak Road. That's Squaw Peak Road for all you sensitive folk out there. Yeah, man, that wasn't as bad as I thought it might be, but it wasn't great. A little bit of post-holing. My feet are soaked, but hey man, we're testing shoes. That's a good thing. Let's actually test them. This next part is going to be a whole different kind of test, it looks like. And that's the test of mud, because everything up here in this little field is soggy as nuts, y'all. Wow. I am impressed, guys. The Adidas Agravic Speed Ultra is a winner. Like I said at the beginning, I do wish, you know, I always get a 9. I wish I would have gotten an 8.5. These feel like they run a little big, but even with that, super technical downhill. I was, for me, not you, for me, I was booking it. And man, it felt great. Like, never felt like I was worried about, like the S-Lab Ultra 3, it feels like part of you. And the Run Speedland and even the North Face, mostly the Run Speedland, they just feel like a total disconnect. Like you have to worry about the shoe while you're running, especially on technical stuff. This feels closer to the S-Lab Ultra 3. I think if I had the right size, it would be sock perfect, absolute winner. So I'm gonna run these out for sure. I'm gonna keep testing them. We'll bring them to 100, 200, 300 probably miles. And then depending on how all that goes, this one over the North Face for sure. Guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Woo!